And every time I come on here, I'm seeing how many of these things I have all over my eyes, on my face. I realized something with these gang stalkers. It's like, um, with every passing day, they're getting more and more cruel. Like, absolutely cruel. It's These people are taunting me about things in real time, like what's happening around me, which makes me understand, not believe. There's nothing to believe because there's nothing to disbelieve about it. They're making me more clear that they're watching me in real time because they're making comments about things that are happening around me, around my area, around my apartment, around my life in general. And it's just, confirming my belief that it's uh, it's all in real time. This is really bad. It looks like I got burned on one side of my face. This is something they did tell me. They said I'll come off with this with a burn on my face. Maybe one of them they were fucking with some homeowner or whatever, and somebody burned them. I paid for it. Somebody burned one of them on the face, which is understandable. You are lurking around someone's home, or you're in their home, they'll do whatever it takes to defend themselves, including maybe throwing a pot of boiling water outside. So, whatever this is, it's like everything that has happened to these people, they're practicing it on me. And I promise you, with every passing day, they're getting more and more cruel towards me. Their actions are just out of control. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I want to say that they'll run out of things to do, or they'll make themselves get to a stage where they will get caught. I'm not sure. I'm just hoping that it's gonna get. It's just seeing this. If I were in their shoes, I would have stopped, because I look at my face and I see it's just like marks and craters all over my face, and it's mostly on this one side. So my reality, or my life right now, is not where it should be. It's a far cry from a woman who's trying to make ends meet. At this age, I'm still trying to make ends meet. At this age, I'm still trying to make ends meet. I'm not old, but I'm old enough to have found my niche and to make something work for me, to have financial stability and financial, what should I say? Stability and success. Hey, Lady Toy, how are you? And my life is a far cry from that because of gang stalking, extensive hacking. Yes, indeed, they do. They blackball you. They're actually would hack into places that I put applications into and act as on behalf of the company and send me rejection letters. This is how bad it is. This hacking with them is out of control. Out of control. Well, so far so good. I'm trying to take it one day at a time. I hope you are too. And it's just a cruelty. I'm trying to wrap my head around how cruel they are. They're just really, really cruel. I don't know what you're actually experiencing, but I'll tell you, if you're getting hacked, I'm getting a full Monty. The full Monty. Not just, you hear, there are different people out there, individuals who are getting gang stalked, and they have a few things happening, then the second one will have a few more things happening. In my experience since 2020, I've been having like almost everything happen to me, including people breaking into my home almost every night and putting things on me. I smell chlorine, I smell vinegar. Vinegar is literally coming out from my navel, and it's coming out from my nose. If I go like this, it smells like vinegar. When I press on my gums, it smells like, it doesn't not always, but it has happened. And recently it has happened. It's almost like one bodily malfunction after another. My leg is swollen, my foot is swollen, my shoulder is hurting, my face. When I take a shower, it comes out white. When I take a shower, my hair is dark. It's just all kinds of weird things happening to me. Cruel is not the word to actually describe these people. I would say they're out of control. And if you're experiencing the same thing, then my heart goes out to you. Because I can't imagine another human being being put through these things for no reason other than the name of fun. Just fun. It's not about money. My inheritance they stole. It's gone. They probably utilized it. Like somebody pointed out to me, it was a one-time thing they stole. This was back when I first heard about gang stalking or came to understand that this is what was happening to me. I was blaming it all on the fact that they stole my inheritance. She said the theft was just a one-time thing. What she didn't say was this is going to continue to happen. She was right. That is going to continue to happen. And it is happening, unfortunately. So with that being said, if anyone wants to have an input, just say something, and I'll just talk to you, because sometimes it's good to get your particular brand of targeting out so that you can alleviate some stress on you. Okay, yes, more the physical stalking and character assassination, forced into homelessness. That's one of the biggies. That's one of the first things they do is they create situations where you live in your home, your neighborhood, with your neighbors, to force you out of your home. They will literally force you out of your home into a motel, because motels, they have these key cards, and these key cards can be hacked into. They don't need a key card from the desk clerk to get into your motel room. All they do is unlatch the door, and they walk right in when you're not there. I used to leave my motel room, everything was fine, and every time I came back, every time I got back there were like 5 roaches in my fridge. 5 roaches in my fridge. I would take them out, leave the next day. If a friend came over to take me to dinner or whatever, I open up the fridge again, always knowing the roaches would be there. These people ran rings around me, and they did this every single day, every single time. At one point, I lost a whole day. I don't know what happened. Or I think 2 days. And I had this bump on my hip. I wasn't in a fog. I don't know what happened. I had this, I don't use drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I had this bump on my left hip. I had a feeling that they injected me with something, and if I was sleeping for the day, I'm just fearful what might have happened. Because it's kind of hard for me to see somebody going into a motel room and injecting something into someone to make them just out of it for a day without having something else done to them. If they're paying people, well, do this to her, do that to her, do this to her, making bets, taking dares. It's kind of hard for me to understand this. Something else had to have happened in that motel room. I don't know if I got assaulted. I don't know what happened. I mean, I don't understand where you go from stealing someone's money, all my inheritance, to just paying people to do this to me. It's almost like somebody either is using me to get me to actually pull people into the open, or what. I have no idea. If there's a spiritual aspect to this, I'm not sure. But whatever it is, the people involved are very, very cruel. Cruelty does not cover what they are. And I know they say that, well, they'll go to hell and, hellfire, and that'll be, they're under the belief system, well, if they're going to go to hell, isn't that enough punishment for them? I'm not doing anything to punish them now. I don't even know how to defend myself or protect myself. I should say protection than defense, because defense means you're actually doing something to defend yourself either physically or spiritually. Protection is standing still and not being able to prevent them coming into my home. It's a step up. Defense is a step up. I can't even do that. So I can't defend myself. So it's highly unlikely whether I'm doing anything to antagonize these folks. I'm not doing anything to antagonize them. So with that being said, I don't see how it's possible for me to, and I just lost my train of thought. They usually do that. That they're going to burn in hell. They're going to burn in hell, and I should be satisfied with that, but they're not stopping at the same time. They're not stopping. It's like whatever this is, they're just not stopping. It's like it's becoming more and more where they're ingrained into doing this, and they're going to start hurting more people, and just dragging everybody into this. They're out of control. And how do we, you and I, protect ourselves or defend ourselves while this is happening? How do we do this? Problem. These people have a problem or several problems. This is a done deal. They're already on the rampage against us. We don't know why, but that doesn't matter anymore. The problem exists that they're attacking us. That's a given. Now, we know they have a problem, and we can try to pacify them by trying to play into, like, scaring them, using fear tactics, using prayers, using cuss words, using gentle talk, using coaching, counseling, whatever we have that we can use audibly. Because remember, they're not here in our presence. We can't fight with them. We can't defend. Whatever protection we have is just mostly vocal. And they're not here, and we're trapped. So when it comes down to it also, it's there's somebody up in this ceiling right now. I don't know what his deal is, but I can hear the man grunting. I can hear him grunting. This is a man, if I had a piece of wood, I would take him out, and if he was in my presence. And with that being said, it's like, how do we protect ourselves? How are we supposed to protect ourselves? If anybody can come up with a suggestion, that would be great. How do we deal with the fact that these people are coming at us? They are trying to attack us. They are causing huge issues, not just disturbances, but issues for us financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, definitely. They're causing issues in almost every single area of our lives. What do we do now? There's them, and then there's us. How are we supposed to combat this and stay alive? We can't stop them because they're not here. We can't fight them. We can't take them to court. How are we supposed to survive this ordeal? Anybody, any suggestion, I will welcome it. How are we supposed to survive this? Can anyone answer me? How do we not just protect ourselves, but get over this? Anyone? Anyone? How do we protect ourselves from them? Because I don't know. I'm at my wit's end. These gang stalkers exist. We know they do. They know they do. We can see in our lives how many things are unfolding and or going in a direction completely opposite of what we want. What are we supposed to do here? What are we supposed to do? We can't bury our noses in the sand. They'll come in there and dig them out. They'll come in there and just drag us out by the hair if they have to, or beat us over the head. So what are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to combat this? Tell me. Anyone, any help? If you can think of any, I'm going to post this video on there. Just make some comments, please. And Lady Toy, you have a good evening, and I hope that things get better for you. Just message me if you want to talk or anything like that, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. And if you come up with any ideas on how we can combat this or try to stay alive in this situation where we can have some solidity of feeling the ground under our feet, please let me know, because I really need to know myself.